Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dalaran, and one of the things that I liked about patch 8.3, and it's only been a week, so maybe more testing needs to be done, but it feels that my bags are always full with gold. I'm not sure what happened, but it seems that I've always have at least over 100,000 gold on my character, which first of all is not a lot. Some people have millions and millions of gold. But for someone who wants to do regular everyday activities in WoW, like buying flasks for Mythic Plus dungeons, buying any consumables for raids, and maybe doing some preparation and maybe even messing around with professions, this is quite a bit of gold to really get you by, and it's only started primarily with this patch. In the recent patches of BFA, particularly, the amount of gold that I've been getting has been in the negative. I've been really just hoping to get a BOE in the raid so I can sell it for big bucks in the auction house. But it seems that in patch 8.3 we get a lot of gold, and I wanted to tell you some of the things that I've been doing in order to maintain some passive gold gain. This isn't going to be a video on like some crazy ways for you to go out of your way to make insane amounts of gold, but rather something I noticed with this patch 8.3. Now, I'm someone who does raiding and Mythic Plus and PvP. Out of 3 of those activities, only 2 of them I really need consumables for. That is raiding and Mythic Pluses. Mythic Pluses, however, I need a variety of different potions. I have a potion for AoE, I have a potion for single target, I have a flask for agility, I have a variety of different foods to work with, and then there's also raiding content that doubles up. And recently I started using even more consumables like health potions because they really go a long way when you get in a critical condition, when you get hit by a mechanic that almost obliterates you. This whole stuff is useful whether you're trying to get into like top 100 for mythic raids, which I'm probably gonna try to do with my guild, or if you're someone who just wants to get some keys done and you want to do the best damage you possibly can, consumables go a long way in enhancing how well your character does. Some characters even kind of need consumables, especially if you're a character that's really front-loading damage. Consumables can really emphasize the best damage that you can, but they are generally expensive. And someone who buys a bunch of consumables, I noticed that with patch 8.3, my character, even though I'm still regularly buying consumables, I'm actually somewhat above 100k gold. It seems that in patch 8.3, Blizzard has increased the rate of gold that you gain through regular activities, as the only thing I've been essentially doing with my character is either spamming islands, which don't really give you a lot of gold, unless you get some crazy cool item that you can put in the auction house, which I haven't been lucky. And I've also been doing the invasions, whether it's the assaults, mini assaults, horrific visions, as well as dailies. And that's really about it. And I've noticed that between my character and even on my shaman, which is my ult that I'll be bringing into raids, I'm actually getting quite a bit of gold. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the things I've been doing and some of the things you can do in order to maximize your gold earned. First of all, do all the assaults. When you fill up the bar on an assault, whether it's the Black Empire assault, which will be denoted by everything is purple and there's dark clouds and there's far more difficult enemies to deal with, whenever you fill up that bar, you'll get a piece of gear as well as a variety of different goodies, like a free vessel to get into horrific visions and other resources. But on the mini assaults, like right now, Oldham is under attack of the Black Empire. However, Vale is under attack of the Mogu, and at a later time will be under attack of the Mantid. Every one of those assaults that you finish will give you at least 2,000 golds and a variety of other resources as well as a chance for gear. So normally on a week reset, you'll have 1 Black Empire assault and you'll have 2 mini assaults in the other zone. The mini assaults in particular give you 2,000 gold guaranteed, as well as other things which could be sold or used for your character. This is perfect if you're trying to get some gold, but also focusing on mainly progression of that character, whether you're trying to gain, let's say, reputation with all those different factions or other resources. So doing those on alts is super easy, since essentially in a week you'll only have to do 3 different assaults. And if you have a bunch of different alts, at least doing the mini assaults for gold is lucrative, especially if your alts are on the same server. 2,000 gold for each character is quite good. It means that I don't need to send gold from my main to my alts in case I want to buy enchants and potions. Now, the second thing that I've been doing on my rogue, and I think I'm going to start doing this on as many alts as possible if I ever have the free time, I'm going to start doing the dailies. The dailies inside of the assault zones, whether it's in Oldham or the Vale, give you quite a variety of different rewards. The first will give you coalescing visions, and on any character that you want to play seriously in patch 8.3, you will need to keep up with your cloak to some extent, so coalescing visions are going to be good. Outside of that, they also give you war resources, which allow you for mission tables. They give you artifact power or Azeroth power, which will also empower your necklace, as well as some quests that straight up give you a load of gold. But no matter what is the primary reward for all those dailies, you will also get some gold on the side. All these dailies can also be done at the same time as you're filling up your bar for the assault. Like, some of the dailies will have you kill 8 of a certain type of enemy. Every single one of those enemies you kill will also help you fill up the bar. So it's kind of like a 2 birds with 1 stone, but it does have you kind of go a little out of the way in order to focus on specific tasks within those assaults. Certain things like killing rares or looting certain items that cannot be shared between players can be quite annoying, so I wouldn't do it on every single alt, but I would do it on any alts that I want to focus and I want to get serious with. These daily quests are available every single day, so if you log on every one of your alts, and most people will have a reasonable amount of alts, like let's say 1 main, 2 or 3, maybe 4 alts to play, most people will be able to log on multiple alts and get those dailies done every single day if gold is a big priority for you. I would prioritize any alts that you really are interested in playing in a serious manner, like pushing mythic pluses, maybe diving into heroic raids, or maybe trying to do something cool in PvP. For example, my shaman with these quests alone, as I'm going to be logging on that shaman every single day to make sure, as that is my alt that I'll be bringing into raids for my guild in split runs, this will be the character that will actually be able to afford their own enchants, gems, and other items in order to be a viable character for me to bring into the raid. And any subsequent alt that I use any of these methods for, I'll be able to send gold from those alts to my main, for example, so that my main may be able to work on professions in order to get that competitive edge ahead of others in case I get an unlucky RNG on a gear roll. And that's all I wanted to share with you guys in this video. It seems that round-of-the-mill content for patch 8.3 that will be used in order to actually progress our characters gives quite a bit of gold, which I'm actually surprised by. In patch 8.2, 8.1, 8.0, whenever my character was fully built up with AP, like no more AP can be stacked to the necklace, I'm fully set up and done in that system for that patch, I would always use my followers for mission tables to give me gold, and I would try to prioritize world quests for gold, but it always felt like I never had enough. It felt like I had to be lucky and roll some sort of RNG item from a raid as a drop for BOE and put it up on the auction house and hope for the best. But it seemed that with this patch 8.3, things might be a little bit different, which is a nice change of pace for anybody who's going to be seriously playing multiple characters. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys' loot drops have been as good as mine. If not, try using the tips in this video in order to gain a little bit extra. Thank you all. I will see all of you in another video.